But this is something that I was reading Kid in America just a couple months ago, waiting for a plane to go to LA, and I wrote this kind of under the influence of Tony Scibella's voice. It's called Waiting in Oakland International, reading Tony Scibella. Waiting for a flight in Oakland Airport, looking out on Baywater as it flows around runways and future prospects of flight, trying to get to LA today to read a few words off the page in Venice, in the place beyond, in the place Baroque, in the canal town, the carnal town, the little place in my heart, the big ace up my sleeve where I learned the difference between dead and killed and killer, where art meant no job blues, but blue art painted bigger pictures for me like an ocean that is never quite blue, mauve green like the money that gets chased around and around. I never could stop it. Did not like to be and poor, so scratch and sniff and shoot my way through to a freeway off-ramp nearer to you so I could find the glue that might keep the world together long enough to be a separate truth that no one could steal away in the night with government permission, like paperwork that meant doom, that chased me into sleepless thoughts so far away from it all, from rooms and hopes and pins and words into torn muscled terror of bikini faithfulness, always with passion and more passion, like last night, but sometimes a long time in between, like legs and promises and a brochure that sold something so long ago I forgot who I was writing to because they died, so many dead, so many dying, the last sacred death unknown to me, so many already buried, already burned up, already ashes scattered, poems, all that is left standing except for kids, and kids make the world go round. So I did this for the kids. Once they mistakenly called me a kid too, so take it like a grown-up, you little punks. Don't tell them nothing, though. Let them figure it out. They all got that light inside you like I did, burning out all the way to brightness in the darkest moments. We did not come to bury Caesar. We all came on the salad tossed up greener than the waves on Venice, on a winter day of stormy tides and Santa Ana winds, blowing chapped-lipped, dirty blonde girls from Midwest retreats onto casual boardwalk strolls under seagulls that shat out last night's foraged poems onto the heads of incendiary tourists turning beet red, burned-out cheekbone masters of destiny, reaping the whirlwinds of falling markets all around a world mall that might as well go back to the Stone Age for all I care, as long as you solar-powered battery charge the vibrators that the muse uses to get her clit just right and give the goods all night. And we smile together as we hear the sounds of music everywhere, everywhere. Everywhere a dance is underway, a foot is about to tap and move and maybe even spin in a way it has never spun before. If you go fast enough, you might make it. You just might make it tonight. If you go now, what the hell are you waiting for, kid? Get the hell out of here quick before the Spanish Mausoleum soundtrack gets you in its ever-loving grasp like the balled-up fists of angry angels with dirty aces all blackened out like bums on bitches, XXs for eyes like bipolar bears turn to cannibals before the summer melt comes early to the polar heart that never mattered until it raised your ocean level and called you. It wants to see what you've got. Nobody's bluffing Inquirer's poker with cheap suit unemployment check cashing boutique pride pumping out of every speaker that says the same thing twice. Remember, these are the same folks what tried to sell you a death ray to kill commie missiles. But now those missiles are coming from a different place, and death rays don't sell like they used to. Not when they are perfectly good returnees returning on their knees to knit a conundrum of perplexities that never meant shit to a Sodom and Gomorrah historian like yourself, as a rabid atheist spit on the god eye of doom and dare death to cross the line fantastic. Death winces at the unmiracle of it all and waxes back to when vinyl was where hits were kept and brinks were trucks full of money, not the place we left the world accidentally on purpose. And Tony, oh Tony, can't you come back to the 5 and dime spot where the hustled prankster gave the last double nickels that ever made a phone call before poems became cellular fertilizer that killed the next crop before the muse could be reawakened? 'Cause she just rolled over and said, I heard enough bitching to last an eternity, which is all the time I have left. I quit my complaining a while ago, as the lane begins to board like a big bus ride into the sky, and I'm hoping the security technician that just searched me groped me on purpose, because I just need one last injustice to keep it all blind. There is not a hand I've been dealt I haven't had to bluff on, even when I pocket flush the Royal Canard right out the old Hooskow into an oblivion near you.